The following is a presentation of Santa Monica College.
Hello and welcome to beautiful Santa Monica College campus, where your Santa Monica Lady Corsairs will be taking on the Bakersfield Renegades. Nicholas, who should we look for from the Santa Monica side in today's game?
Well, the two people to look for are, of course, Jessica Malama, the star point guard for the Santa Monica Corsairs, as she is averaging 17 rebounds per game, along with averaging almost 4 assists per game and 5 rebounds per game. So she has great ball handling skills, a great mindset for basketball IQ. She can really dish it out on the floor, and teammates really trust her in that situation. Meanwhile, for Regine Crandall, she is averaging 11 points per game, as well as almost 5 rebounds per game. So she is really efficient out on the court as well. So as long as the two ladies will be able to flourish out on the court, the Corsairs should be able to have great success going forward.
Those two make a nice 1-2 punch, don't they, Nicholas?
Exactly.
For my co-host Nicholas, I am Ethan Updike. Let's throw it down to Christina on the sidelines, and then he'll just cut.
And our two leaders today are Octavia Crony, who usually gets an average 15.1 points, and Angie Kruger with her average of 8.4 points, rebounds, and 2.7 assists per game. So let's watch this game and let's see what these beautiful and talented girls will show us this evening. Back to you guys, I'm Christina Kramarenko.
And here we have Maylene Cabral out there to jump it off versus the Bakersfield player. That is number 30, Aubrey Stone.
And off we go.
And here we have Bakersfield controlling.
Right off the tip of, they just...
Right off the tip, Bakersfield ball.
That's a great hustle right there for you to generate some offense right there, right from the opening tip-off. That's one of the things that you want to do if you're the Bakersfield Renegades.
Oh, certainly. And here we have a turnover. Santa Monica out on the run. Layup is up. It is no good. Controlled by Aubrey. Controlled by Miss Stone.
Both teams are really getting into it, like a hot start, driving to the fast break, and now they're able to connect.
Jasmine passes it into Brianna. Shot up by Octavia. It rims out. Rebound controlled by Santa Monica. Oh, they're off. Maylene with a nice little breakaway.
Oh!
And she throws it away.
A little miscommunication right there. I thought Cabral was going to shoot it up for a nice little layup right there, but instead she just threw a low errant pass right there. But
she most definitely should have put that up for a layup.
Exactly.
Jasmine passes it to Kroger. Rodriguez with possession on the Crony. Into Stone. Stone has it. Gets tied up.
Great job crowding on the
possession arrow, Santa Monica.
Great job crowding up on the basketball player to force the turnover right there. So that was really good defense.
Yeah, she got triple teamed on that possession and she turned it over.
If you're the Corsairs defense, you want to keep boxing out as much as you could, and that was a great play right there.
Oh, and a block. Brianna Mendez with her first block of the game.
Unfortunately, it just went off her, so the Corsairs will retain possession.
She doesn't even average that many blocks. Only 0.6 a game, but she has one now.
Right. I think we got a foul on the play right there. And the Corsairs will still keep possession. If you're the Corsairs, you really want to get back on track. You've lost 3 games in a row. You've get outscored by the opposition, so and there's an open 3.
The shot is up. It is no good. Controlled by Kroger. Kroger leading the break, going downfield. She has somebody on the left. Crony surveys the floor. She passes it into Stone. Stone wide left.
Good looks for both teams, but yet unable to connect.
And that ball bounces around like it's in a pinball machine before going out of bounds off of Bakersfield.
Both teams are hustling real quick right on the point of attack. And that's what you want to do to get some chances.
Oh, yes, most certainly.
And that was a little error pass right there.
From Santa Monica.
One of the players from the Corsairs just got a little triple team right there, but apparently the Renegades were able to block that off and went off of one of their Corsairs players.
Rodriguez surveys the floor. Kroger with the ball, looking for her teammate. Mendez up to Crony. Rodriguez passes it to the corner. Kroger takes a short, a long two. Misses. Rebound controlled by Bakersfield. Kroger with the ball again. Rodriguez into Stone. Stone with a nice little drop step
First points of the game right there.
as she gets that ball to fall.
Just great control right there. Just able to stand right there, take the hit, and get some good positioning right there for the easy layup.
A three-pointer, no good.
And we've seen some miscues from the Corsairs recently, just like open shots but unable to connect. Just real unnecessary miscues right there.
Rodriguez back to Crony. Crony looking, she has Stone down low, passes it to Kroger. Kroger sees Stone through the hands of Aubrey Stone.
I think the theme of this game is just handling the ball well and just communicate well on the court.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have got to limit those turnovers. Bakersfield averaging 20 turnovers a game, which is an incredible amount. But Santa Monica averages
19 turnovers per game, so that's a real concern.
Per game.
Especially one game like recently, that's a couple weeks ago, where the Santa Monica Corsairs have averaged almost every turnover. That was a good save, but no dice.
Oh, great steal! And Santa Monica unable to convert.
That was Lisa Hall on a steal. Well, the Corsairs were able to get that back.
Malamed putting the move on Rodriguez. She passes it to Maylene. Maylene back out to Malamed. Malamed for a three. 40% three-point shooter, unable to hit that one.
Oh, I think they should have let you.
And the Renegades are out on the break. Kroger going to the rim as she lays that up and in.
Good hustle.
Very strong move from Angie Kroger.
Already a good start for the Renegades. It's just that both teams are really trying to settle things down on the court, but the Corsairs are really on their heels right now.
And her value as a ball handler is a lot more than people would think from looking at her stats. She only averages 9 points a game.
Oh, there's another one.
As Santa Monica has another turnover. Brianna Mendez, tries to lay that up and in. She is fouled by Maylene Cabral. And Maylene is calling for a travel. You're not going to get that call.
Unfortunately, no. It's just the refs are going to call it like it is. And that was a really good job right there on a fast break, just to drive to the rim and get the foul. The Renegades have won back-to-back games heading into this one, especially with a dominating 81-47 win over LA Pierce College, which is really domineering. Even though they're 7-11 this season, compared to the Corsairs, who are 7-12 this season, and they've lost 3 straight games with a loss last time out at West Los Angeles, so they really need to turn around in a hurry.
Maylene surveys the floor. Looking for her teammates. Lisa Hall at the high post. Does not pass it to her. Malamed travels. She moved her pivot before she put the ball down.
Already on their heels.
Santa Monica already with, it has to be 5 turnovers in the first quarter.
From what we're seeing right now is just miscommunication, just mistiming, and just not being able to get into position.
Rodriguez swings it. Mendez with the long two, unable to hit. Kroger with a rebound. Beautiful offensive rebound.
One of the top 2 players mentioned for this Renegades team.
Stone, quick turnaround, and she sinks it.
What a hot start for the Renegades.
Santa Monica out on the break. Down 8-0 with 5:26 left in the first quarter.
Oh.
And another turnover. These girls do not look prepared to play basketball today.
And Lydia Strong just called a timeout right there, just to settle her team down, because they're really playing on their heels.
They must have forgotten they had a game. It is Saturday. There is no school.
It must look that way.
No. We have a timeout being called by the Corsairs, down 8-0. Not a very large lead by any means, but it has been 4.5 minutes and they haven't scored, which is that troubling to you, Nicholas?
Especially in this point of the game, it kind of is, especially when you're getting shut out by the opposition. It's just you just have to play to your strengths, communicate with each other on the field, and just learn how to respect the ball, in the words of Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, just to respect the ball and just...
Crony to Mendez. Mendez makes a strong move out to Kroger. Kroger with the three, and she sinks it.
Great passing on their end, in which
Angie
leads to an open
Kroger
three.
with a quick 5 points for the Renegades.
Already on their heels and already getting shut out 10-0.
Playing rather good defense as well.
Yeah, they're boxing out, and you can see it right now.
Almost with a turnover. Maylene up top to Malamed. Malamed fumbles the pass. Takes a quick pull-up. Oh, unable to get the ball.
Like I said, just the unlucky misses.
Kroger leading the fast break again. Into the corner for Crony. Crony up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, she lines it up, and she banks it home.
Open looks, great passing, finding the open woman for the three. Just really good execution of right there for the Renegades. Just communication, make open passes, find the open woman, and she got that easy three.
Beautiful basketball. Maylene tries to answer back. Her three, no good.
Shot selections, just an okay one right there, but not unable to bank that one in.
Santa Monica has to outrun the Renegades, I think, as that is a shot by Octavia Crony.
In order for them to do that, they need to box out right now. And they really need to get on the board if they want to get something going here. Down 15-0 with 3:37 to go. What do you do in this situation to get back in the game?
Jessica Malamed into the lane. Oh, and she sinks it. Tough layup.
That was great drive right there to the net. And Malama, one of the key players on this Corsairs ladies team, just really drives it in.
One of the veterans of the team, too.
Yes, in her second year.
Here we have another three by Rodriguez.
They're giving too many open looks.
That one.
Too many open looks right there on the Corsairs defense.
Out on the break, fumbles the ball. Oh, and she turns it over to Aubrey Stone.
Was just...
Aubrey onto Mendez. Mendez one-on-one with Malamed. Malamed doesn't even try.
That was just great defense by the Renegades right there. Able to hustle to the open woman right there and just steal the ball away.
Maylene, quick little hezzy in the lane. Unable to get the layup to fall.
This is not a good start for the Corsairs.
Are really struggling. Down 2-17 with 2:45 left in the first quarter. Kroger almost made that a 17-point lead. Maylene handles it on the fast break. Oh, and it's
Luna Rivera.
Up and in by Luna Rivera.
That was a great drive right there. A great sequence right there. Rebounds the ball. Just a two-woman rush right there, and was able to drive it in for an easy layup.
Kroger into Stone. Stone at the high post. She's already had it taken away once. Crony, good rebound by Stone. Back out to Kroger. Rodriguez fakes, she drives, she puts it up.
This is a great rebounding team they're playing against.
Mendez with the long two, and there we go. Santa Monica finally secures the board.
You saw 3 straight rebounds right there for the Renegades, and that was another turnover.
With the steal as Maylene threw it away.
That was an errant pass right there. Did not see her
coming up behind.
Errant pass right there. You don't see it that often. But we're seeing it right now here in the first quarter.
Mendez to Stone to Crony. Crony with the deep two. And she sinks it. Another one for Crony.
Just the dominance right there on the court here in the first quarter.
Santa Monica down 15, 4-19 with 1:26 left in the first quarter. Mendez to Rodriguez. Rodriguez slowly brings the ball up. No need to rush now. You've already established a lead. Now you just have to see if you can hold it.
They really have, because they're playing to their strengths, right, with great execution, fast breaks, getting there defensively.
Good
and
rebound by Kroger. Right place, right time. Mendez, great cut.
That
Kroger finds the cutting Mendez for the easy layup.
Another open look right there. We've seen it many times throughout this first quarter. And we're already 52 seconds left here.
And a foul on the floor.
A lucky break for the Corsairs right there. They really need to get something going. Already down 21-4 in a lopsided first quarter.
That is Liliana Lopez taking her first free throws of the game.
And from what we notice is basically the same thing that we've been seeing for the last couple games for the Corsairs, as we get a substitution right there as the Renegades come in with a whole new squad right there, as well as the Corsairs, because you've been seeing really great dominance on terms of defense, great execution, ball movement all the way around for the Renegades, and for the Corsairs, they're just broken down defensively. So you just see lack of communications and just flourishing right there and exposing their weaknesses, especially the last 3 games where they've been outscored by the opposition by a wide margin. Already in the second game of conference play, the Corsairs need to get something going right now. Look at Crony.
Crony surveys the floor. Same place, same result. 3 for 3 on long twos from the left side.
The
Crony
Corsairs
has got it
defense.
going on right now.
The Corsairs defense have been able to box out so much in this game, and that's where it leads to these open chances. And you've seen this wide margin right here.
Oh, yes. 5 to 23, Renegades on top. Jessica Malamed unable to convert. Crony with another rebound as she brings the ball up. Oh, and she speeds up and has it stripped out of bounds. Great defense coming out of the Corsairs. I don't know if number 0 and number 22 stripped that from her, but they do.
Yes.
They do, yeah.
We've seen great defense throughout. It's just not so well for the Corsairs.
Crony almost a bank shot. That is another offensive rebound. Call on the floor.
And that ends the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. Santa Monica 5. Bakersfield Renegades 23. 18-point lead for the Renegades.
Yes.
Now Nicholas. It's only the end of the first quarter. There's still 3 more to play. Would you be worried?
In this stages of the game, I mean, you still have like 3 quarters left of basketball left, because you always have to play a good 60 minutes of basketball. That's what always drives in this situation.
Right.
But especially in a league like this, you just got to learn how to communicate with your teammates better. Just play to your strengths. Don't turn the ball over and just execute out on the court. Learn how to box out on defense and learn how to generate some open offense on the court. And so far, the Corsairs have been able to do that. But you have to give credit to the Renegades right there. Just great defense. They've been able to box out. They were able to generate some open looks by great passing, great defense, great hustle, and just great communication. And as you realize that they are averaging about, if I'm correct, 41 rebounds per game. So this is a great rebounding team, as you see right here. And as we're about to get started on the second quarter, it's just basically.
Believe they also average, well, it doesn't give a breakdown, but of those 40, roughly half of those rebounds, roughly a quarter of those rebounds, so 10 of them are offensive. As we see the mad scramble,
And the Corsairs
possession
have
arrow,
possession.
Santa Monica.
Corsairs have possession right there. It's just a real mad scramble. We're fighting for the basketball. And maybe this is the momentum that the Corsairs need.
The spark that ignites them.
Exactly.
Malamed surveys the defense. Ooh, good defense from the Renegades. They prevented that dribble drive. Malamed still can't seem to get anything going right now. That is, good rebound. Good rebound from Santa Monica. The ball is up. And Kroger secures another defensive board.
And we've seen that throughout the entire first quarter. Just missed shot selections. Some of them good. They were just unlucky bounces.
Oh, and that is a wide open shot. Way too easy for Tristan Salazar. She scores on a back cut.
That was an easy look right there. Unable to box out right there on behalf of the Corsairs defense. And a foul.
There's a foul. Malamed fouled by number 10, Belen Rivera.
It was just great hustle by Jessica Malamed right there, just to see if she can get an open look, but she was able to hold on to the ball and just drive an open shooting foul.
And Miss Rivera appears injured. Malamed sinks the first free throw.
That's not a sign
She goes over to see the athletic trainer. I think she jammed her finger on that last play.
That's not something that you want to see if you're the Renegades. because she serves as an integral part of the team right there. Hopefully she's okay.
We
By
have
the way,
an
Malama
injury
just
timeout. An injury timeout.
right. Now, speaking of Malama, who just made a free throw right there, she averages 17 points per game, good enough to lead the team, and she has great basketball IQ, averaging almost 4 assists per game to lead both teams in those categories. And the last time out, the last lost out at West LA, she was the star on the court, 26 points to go with 11 rebounds. Her first double-double of the season. She has many of those, and some occasions where she almost had a triple-double, and there's a match scramble right there, and it's going to be Renegades ball.
Ball out of bounds.
And that's where Malama is so dangerous on the court. Just like get some open looks right there, drive to the basket, get your teammates involved, and see how you can flourish from there.
Kroger looks. Oh, lifts it up and over for her teammate, but her teammate not prepared for that. That is number 32, Victoria Trevino, with the turnover. Malamed directing traffic at the top of the key.
Down by 19. You need to get something here.
Out to Regine. Regine with the long shot. Rims in and out. Very unfortunate for that young woman.
Shot selections. That's been a theme for the Corsairs throughout. They're not good shot selections.
Oh, good defense from the Corsairs.
Another mad scramble right there, but
As Angelina Moreno dives on the ball.
good hustle, just unable to get the ball for her teammates.
Crony with another. Oh my goodness. Another long two, this time from the right side. She sinks it. She's 4 for 4 in those shots, Nicholas.
Seriously, she's really getting it done for the Corsairs.
You
Ooh.
cannot allow her to shoot from out there.
But she was able to get it back.
Malamed spots up. Easy three-pointer, and she swishes it through.
6 points in the game for Malamed right there.
Oh. As Kroger gets fouled by Crandall on the drive.
And the thing about Malamed, I've actually talked to her earlier this week about what it means to play in the game of basketball. And the biggest thing that really challenge that she has to overcome was that torn ACL that she suffered in her first year after the fourth game of the season. Yeah, so it was really devastating. So she had to sit out that year, came back the following year, and she proves better results than ever, as she was on the Corsairs ladies basketball team that won the conference division last year. Here she is again trying to do the same thing right now.
Is this her third year on the team? The year when she injured her ACL? And so we have Lisa Hall with the powerful drive, knocking over number 20, Bianca Zamora.
That was a really good drive right there by Lisa Hall. Just drive it ferociously into the net, see if she can get an open look right there, and she was able to draw the foul. Already down 28-9. You need something here.
Lisa Hall, not known for her scoring. She only averages 4.5 points a game, but she is a tenacious defender, Nicholas. Absolutely tenacious. We saw in that last drive, she's guarding Miss Crony, and she was staying with her as she was driving up the court every step of the way.
Exactly.
Malamed on Crony. You cannot leave Crony as Malamed hung down in the paint to help on Trevino.
Like I said, there's just open looks that you can't seem to give up. You just got to learn how to box out and just defend from the post, defend those outside shots, and stay on your open woman. You have to stay with that opponent.
Oh, beautiful block coming out of Santa Monica. Here we go. Lisa Hall gets the rebound. She gets the ball. She speeds up the court. Wow.
Great defense.
Wow.
Oh.
And she gets the call. That is Kroger with the foul.
That was a little bang, bang, bang right there, and the ref took a lot of time to make
yeah.
type of call. Lisa was driving to the basket, and it's just real unfortunate for Kroger right there, and Lisa Hall was able to make that one. It was like a little type of a bang, bang play right there, but the ref was able to make the call. One for 2 on that free throw attempt. Down 28-10 with 7:10 to go in a half. If you're the Corsairs, you gotta learn how to box out and get some open looks out on the court.
Backcourt violation from the Renegades.
You don't see that every day.
They turn the ball over once again.
That's the first time I've heard a backcourt violation call all season.
On both teams. On either team, I mean.
Rather.
Malamed trying to make something happen here. So is Regine. Regine doesn't. Mendez with the ball. Out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez leading the break. She has a woman behind her.
Oh,
But she doesn't need it. She lays it up with the left hand.
That was a great backflip left hooker right
Malamed
there.
tries to answer back, and she flips it up with the right.
8 points already from Malamed. That's a great way to respond right there. Down by 28, no, rather down by 18. You need something right now, especially with 6:20 left to go in the half.
Well, it's a great way to respond, but the fact that Bakersfield just waltzed in for the layup in the first place is not acceptable. Santa Monica's defense has got to be set.
A foul right there. So that will go as a blocking foul on Angelina Moreno right there.
Now, Nick, do you think that Santa Monica would have a better chance at rebounding in this game if they just gave up every defensive rebound and said, all right, we'll let you have the rebound, we'll get back on defense and defend you? Or if all 5 of them crash the boards for the rebound? What do you think would be better for Santa Monica?
Sacrificing one for the other, I don't think that would be a good strategy, but it's something that could benefit in the long run, especially the way how they've been out-rebounded on the
As
offense.
Maylene, beautiful behind the back dribble move. That is Liliana.
What an
laying it up and in.
execution. Able to dribble her way through a defender and feed
Luna
her
Rivera,
to an open Luna Rivera right there for the nice finish right there. Now you're down 16 with 5:27 to go.
Ooh, ball into Aubrey Stone. Unable to handle it, dribbles it out on her foot. Dribbles it out off her foot.
Down
16.
16, yes. You have to.
5:23 left in the half. 14-30, 25 on the shot clock. Malamed directs traffic at the top of the key. She drives.
Ooh, she was really close right there.
She toes the baseline. Beautiful pass. Oh, and Luna is able to get it to fall.
Great hands right there by
threaded the needle.
Malamed. Like I said, she has great awareness, great ball handling skills. She's just able to dish it out with a little bouncing drop court pass right there to Luna Rivera, and she was able to get it in. That was a really great play.
That is Rivera. Stone. The shot is up. It is no good.
Hits the rim, though, to avoid the shot clock violation. Oh. There's Crandall.
But a good rebound coming out of Luna. She accidentally turns it over.
A defender was right there in front of her, and she was ready for it.
Oh. That is, you know, Bakersfield is putting on a clinic against us.
32-16 with 4 minutes to go in a half. It just pretty seems that way. The Corsairs need, with halftime looming, the Corsairs do need a break to see how they can regroup here.
As she tries to make something happen.
Foul on the play.
Substitutes coming in. Almost entirely new teams for both Santa Monica and the Renegades.
Only 4 people total.
Regine to Maylene.
And she makes an open 3. Oh!
Oh, and that is a bank 3. Coming out at number 22, Janae Cole.
That was a great open look right there. We've seen that so many times from the Renegades in the first quarter. Now we're seeing one for the Corsairs. That was just a great open three right there.
And what had been a 19-point lead has shrunk to a 13-point lead, 18-point lead. My apologies.
Yes.
Actually, no, it was 20 points at one time, 30-10 before Malamed laid it up with the right hand.
Yes, now it's 32-19 with a 13-point lead, as you just said.
Santa Monica on a little 9-2 run. Hopefully they can keep this up to end the half.
You want to build some momentum going and see how you want to go from there.
Coach Lydia Strong, able to walk without her little walker now. We see her pacing the sidelines in her boot.
The thing about Lydia Strong is she's a real good competitor. She always tells her players to always to focus to their strengths, get on the court.
There's a battle for the rebound, picked up by Santa Monica. Santa Monica out on the break, mailing off Janae. Corner three. Oh, it rims out. Kroger with another defensive rebound.
From our position, it just looked a little wobbly right there. That was a nice move.
Mendez.
Oh, what a block. Just a little unfortunate right there as number 24 is going to go to the free throw line.
Brianna Mendez must have been watching some Kareem highlights before the game because she tried to bust out the skyhook right there, Nicholas.
Yeah, the legendary skyhook made by the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We've seen that throughout the years, even though I wasn't born at the time. So and I think we're about to. We almost saw a little replica right there, but that was just a good play out by Brianna.
And a foul on the play.
Corsairs will have possession.
Neither team in the bonus yet. 3:10 left in the half. Santa Monica 19, Renegades 33.
Maylene Cabral is going to go to the free throw line.
14-point lead. Oh, that is the bonus. Oh, I forgot how I forgot how college fouls work. So it will be 1 and 1. No, it won't.
But the Corsairs have really generated some momentum already in a big run to nearly to close out the quarter with 3:10 to go. Trailing as big as 14 points right now, so there's a real big momentum going into the half.
Maylene swishes it through on the second attempt. Good shot coming out of the lefty. Crony back in the game. Crony surveys the floor, has her defender on her, takes her off the dribble, out to Kroger on the wing. Kroger pulls it out, looking for Mendez.
Great defense.
Maylene, great defense to get the turnover. Kroger couldn't handle it. Malamed, only one person to beat. She takes the pull-up. Oh, that.
She had an open look. If she would just drive in for the layup, that would have given her an easy 2 points right there.
Oh, beautiful block. As Maylene smacks it out of bounds.
That was just great hustle.
That was a foul call, yeah.
Right at the last minute, she was able to go up and try for the block, but unfortunately, she got called on the foul right there.
The block looked clean from here, but I think it was the fact that she jumped into Kroger. You can only jump straight up when you're a defender. You cannot jump forward, to the side, left, right.
You can only do so much.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate right there.
And a 15-point lead for the Renegades. Malamed trying to get through the defense. The lateral quickness of the Renegades is just too much right now.
And the defense is really showing off right now.
Oh,
scramble.
Janae with the Janae with the steal.
Oh,
Regine picks it up.
Oh, travel call. That was a mad scramble right there, but we're not unable
at least 3 travels called.
That was a big scramble in front right there.
I wonder how many frequent flyer miles these girls have from all the traveling they're doing.
That's a good question. Already a timeout called by the Corsairs. That's like their second one in this half. So already you've scored a flourish amount of points right there. You're trailing by 15 after trailing as close as 13 just a minute ago.
Santa Monica 20 points. The visiting Renegades 35 with 2:16 left in the half.
A lot can happen within the final 2 minutes 16 seconds.
Oh, most certainly.
Especially as big as a game as
basketball. And I hope a lot does happen.
Well, much needed time right there for the Corsairs, especially for Lydia Strong, who just really needed her team to just settle down on a flurry, as the Corsairs were able to really bounce back into this one.
That second quarter is huge for them right here. Malamed.
Oh.
And she takes the pull-up three. She took what was offered, and it was good.
That was a nice shot right there for the open three.
Crony loses the ball. Janae Cole trying to dive for it.
That was a great defensive play right there by Cole.
Crony with numbers, 4 on 3. Was that a backcourt violation? They took too long to get the ball up?
Or, as they say, an 8-second violation, if I'm correct. Took it out from their own court. So that was just really good defense, especially by Janae Cole, who fought hard to get the ball away from the opponent's hands, and that was just great awareness.
And she never...
Regine!
Oh, beautiful pass from Malamed. Regine
unable to connect.
Finish. Very disappointing.
That was just great awareness by Malamed right there. As I said before, she has great awareness, ball handling skills, and able to flourish.
Oh, and that is a layup coming out of the smallest girl on the court right there. Number 2, Samantha Vigil.
That was just great hustle, great drive right there.
Malamed trying to answer back. Ooh, as she sinks another 3. She has 3 of them already for 9 points off the threes.
Man. Out of all the ladies on the Corsairs team, Malamed is the one who's been able really to flourish. She has great IQ, ball handling skills, and just the ability to drive to the net, and just were able to. And she has the ability to get all of her teammates involved. That's what she's been known for the last year, and her teammates really trusted that well. That ACL injury that Malamed suffered in her first year here limited her to only 4 games prior to the year. Then the following year, technically in her first full season, so technically this is her 3rd year at Santa Monica College. This is actually her 2nd year in athletics, because if you only play if you get hurt, it's like sever a season-ending injury before the season or the first couple games of the season, as the Renegades made a free throw right there. You can only do so much, so they will not count as a full season. So,
a turnover. Regine tried to do too much with the pass. Oh, and that is Crony.
Great hustle. Oh.
Bad pass from Malamed.
Oh.
Out of bounds off of Bakersfield.
Oh,
okay. Well, that clearly went out of bounds off of number 24, Brianna Mendez.
It looked like it, but unless one of the Corsairs touched it at the last second, that's what...
No, I think what happened is the ref just gave the Renegades possession instead of calling a foul on the Santa Monica Corsairs. She's just take the ball.
It's just a bang-bang play right there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and that is... Crony is 5 for 5 on long twos from the wing.
Great awareness on the court. As I mentioned before, she has great skills, and that you saw evidence of that right there. A true
and what
point
had
guard
been an 11-point lead is now back up to a 14-point lead for the Renegades. 22 seconds left in the half.
And now a foul on the play. Malamed's going back to the free throw line. I also spoke with Malamed earlier this weekend about her great skills and who she attributed this play to. She can only attribute it to head coach Lydia Strong, who's been a head coach here as Malamed makes the free throw right there. As Strong has been coaching this program since 2000, has gotten them to 2 conference titles, 1 in 08 and 1 from last year, who Malamed, by the way, was a part of that team. And she basically reminds herself, she even told me that she would compare herself to the likes of Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook right there, based on her great ball handling skills, great looks for threes, great awareness on the court, great hands, great IQ, great awareness. It's just true to the makings of a legitimate point guard, and that's what Malamed has been able to do last season, especially this season.
Oh, Lisa Hall with the ball off the turnover. Oh, she passes it back out. Malamed takes it out. 8 seconds left in the game. 28-40. Lisa Hall for 3. Oh, she doesn't hit anything. Beautiful rebound coming out of
nice.
Luna. Passes it out to Lisa.
And
wow,
that was great
last
hustle.
sequence coming out of the Corsairs as they take an 18-point deficit and cut it down to a 10-point deficit.
That is really a great play right there, especially by the Corsairs. Able to get. The key thing is to hustle to the ball, hustle, get to the ball as quick as you can before time runs out. And Lisa Hall was able to do that right there, especially following from a great rebound by Luna Rivera, who's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. They're able to flourish it for an open Lisa Hall and drive it in for an easy layup.
Exactly. And where the Renegades had built a seemingly insurmountable 20-point lead when it was 30-10 in the second quarter, Santa Monica came back, fought back valiantly on a 20-10 run to cut it to a 10-point lead.
It's just hard. Even though the Corsairs out on the court, they are by far the smallest team out on the court, but they have a lot of heart and they have the will to compete. Even though it hasn't flourished this much this season, as they have 7 wins to show for it, but they have the ability to compete, and so far
they have the skills, Nicholas.
Yeah.
The skills to pay the bills.
As they say.
Yeah, as they say.
And we're about to get started on the second half here, as the Corsairs will have possession, trailing by 10 as we get underway here in a quarter. So, and here we go. Here we go. Here's Crandall. Crandall going, oh, what a turnaround, spin around jumper. Reginae Crandall. Now it's an 8-point deficit.
Crony guarded by Luna, too easy, all the way to the basket.
That's the way to respond. Now it's quickly a 10-point lead for the Renegades.
Oh, Malamed finds the seam.
Nice.
Reginae with a mid-range.
Crandall has been making some really good shot selections. They just were unfortunate right there. And we've seen that for most of the first half, especially in the first quarter. Where the Corsairs
Rodriguez to Crony to Kroger. Kroger to Stone. Stone surveying. Out to Rodriguez. Nothing really happening. Crony with the three-pointer is not able to hit that time.
It looks sideways from our angle.
Too far left. Lisa Hall using her speed.
And a foul on the play. That's a shooting foul. Already the Corsairs have really getting some momentum going. And now you're trailing by 10, looking to slim this deficit down even further. As Lisa Hall misses the first one right there. Now, from what I witnessed, it's just a flurry of miscommunications and out-bank shots, missed defensive assignments, and missed shot selections right there. And so far, the Corsairs have, well, as Lisa Hall now missed both attempts, but they were able to get it back right there.
Lisa Hall only shooting 42% on the year from free throw range. Anyway, not a very good free throw shooter.
But the Corsairs are able to get it back on a loose ball attempt. Great drive.
Janae dribble drive.
That was just great defense right there. No chance right there.
Backboard. Ooh, the ball up ahead to Stone. Stone to Mendez.
Wide open.
Through the open arms of.
That was a 2-on-1 fast break right there. No chance for Luna Rivera to defend two girls by herself.
Luna was not able to get her hands up in time. Could not deflect that pass.
Already a quick timeout right now for the Corsairs.
Here we see Paula Dahl, very, I don't want to say angry, very upset with her team as she's yelling at them right now.
Even though her team has reclaimed this 12-point lead, she's really not upset, not really pleased with the way that her team has come out of the gates in terms of following their assignments. Even though they scored 2 buckets, the Corsairs have really put them under heels. Now you're facing a 12-point deficit. What do you do if you're Santa Monica? What do you do to get back into this game? They fought really hard. Can they keep it up? Oh,
and that was a great pass from Malamed. Regine tries for a second time, and she's able to finish.
Good second chance attempt right there, and that was a great feed by Malama to generate that scoring chance right there. Like I
There
said,
we had a 3-on-3. Crony in the wing.
in the wing.
Sees Kroger. Kroger to Mendez. No.
That was Crony. Loose ball. Another scramble, and of course, there's got it back. It's Lisa Hall.
Oh, Lisa Hall using her speed. Almost dumpster.
Oh!
Wow.
Now we're back to an 8-point deficit.
As she gets that ball to gently fall over the front of the rim.
As I said before the game, the Corsairs, right now this season, they're not the biggest team in the league, but they sure have the will to compete.
Oh. Almost a very bad turnover from Stone. Stone fights for it and keeps the ball.
That was just
Gets
great
it to
defense.
Mendez.
Great defense right there. They're boxing out. Oh!
Great defense
That
from
was a
Santa
steal.
Monica. Beautiful. Janae Cole lays it up and in.
6-point deficit.
And
They're
what had been a 20-point lead has shrunk to a 6-point lead
They're
for the
chirping
Renegades.
away. They're chirping away at this lead. A foul on the play.
Lisa Hall a bit too enthusiastic with her defense. We already talked about how much of a ferocious and a tenacious defender she is. Gets a little bit too excited on that possession as she fouls Angie Kroger.
Well, the Corsairs have really made some key adjustments right there. They're now being more physical. They're now competing. They're getting some open looks right now when they're boxing out.
Oh!
But they didn't box out that time.
Crony, my goodness, Octavia Crony is now 6 for 6, folks. 6 for 6 from the wing.
She is
You
really a great
cannot
competitor.
allow her to shoot.
As
Malamed,
Malamed response right there. That was a great layup right there by Jessica Malamed.
she banks it up and in. Rodriguez pulls back, searches for Crony, searches for a teammate, searches for somebody. Bakersfield trying to capture that magic that they had in the first half. First quarter, really.
Oh!
What a block from Maylene.
Maylene Cabral, that was a great anticipated block right there. As soon as the ball was coming over to the open woman, she was able to hustle and get that nice little block right there.
Timeout Renegades. Paula Dahl wants to talk it over with her team. She should talk it over with her team.
Especially with the way they've come out here in the second half. You're barely leading by 6 points with just 6:12 left in the third quarter. You just want to use this moment to settle our team down and get back into the flow of things. If only we were able to know exactly what made this halftime adjustment possible for the Corsairs. They've really come out the gates. Like I said, they're boxing out, they're competing more, they're getting open looks, they're driving to the rim, and they've made a flurry of execution. You've seen better communications from the Corsairs than we saw in the first half, and it's really paid off.
Oh, it most certainly has, Nicholas. As the Corsairs have gone on a 30-16 run over the past, I would say 14 minutes.
That's a really outstanding run, especially late in this game.
Oh! Crony. No,
Draws the foul and one.
no woman can stop that girl.
She has really come on her own.
No,
As I said,
She is a woman amongst girls right now.
averaging 15 points per game. She's really flourished into this court.
She is 7 for 7 from shots on the wing, for a total of 15 points, plus that free throw she just made.
She's been really outstanding in this game. Ooh.
If the Renegades win, she absolutely deserves a game ball.
Maybe our little sideline reporter, Christina, will be able to have the honors to interview her after the game.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Traveling call.
Traveling Regine Crandall, trying to do too much with it. She's already proven herself to be an effective slasher and an effective driver.
Exactly. And by the way, Crandall was guarded by 3 defenders right there, so no chance, and they were able to.
Oh, beautiful run out. Oh, my goodness.
Fast break right there. That was a
That is
great,
Jasmine Rodriguez.
great fast
Dipping
break.
and ducking between all the Santa Monica defenders for the easy layup.
That's what you want for the Renegades, to just settle our team down and get something going.
Regine under pressure. Janae out on the wing. Oh, a little bit too far.
A little
bit too much
mistiming
power
on the
in that
shot. Little mistiming. Oh.
As Janae,
Wow.
way too much pressure with her defense. As she trips over Kroger and trips Kroger.
What has been a 6-point deficit is now reclaimed to an 11-point deficit with 5:20 to go in the third quarter.
Thanks to Crony.
Speaking of Crony, she's really flourished out on the court, especially scoring 21 points in the last game against LA Pierce. She is really phenomenal. Great ball handling skills. And her teammates were able to feed the ball on an open corner, especially when she's in the right position. So she has great awareness, great ball handling skills, and she was able to get
and she's a skilled shooter, too.
Yes. We've seen that this game.
Ooh, Lisa Hall gathers the rebound out to Maylene. Maylene has Hall. Before it goes, she lays it up with the left hand. That's her strong hand, by the way, folks. Do not let her go to the left.
That's a tough shot right there with the defender on her. That was really good.
9-point deficit, 4:51 left in the third quarter. 3 timeouts each. Santa Monica with 3 fouls already. Got to be careful not to get into the bonus.
And already down by 9.
Not to get the Renegades into the bonus. Oh! What a block! As Janae Cole swallows the shot attempt from Kroger. Absolutely
that is
demolishes it.
In that position with one defender already on her, she was able to flourish that one with a monstrous block. That was just great effort right there.
What sucks is she will not get credit for the block because there was a foul.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
Second chance points are killing the Corsairs.
And the
you are
Renegades
absolutely right, Nicholas. The rebounding advantage that the Renegades have, I don't want to say it's too much, obviously, because the game's not over, and Santa Monica's proven that they can score with them. But it's a lot for them to overcome.
It is, especially
Janae
with
tries
this time.
for the 3. Oh, it looks good. She follows her shot.
Goes off of Octavia Crony right there. She's trying to get the ball away from Janae Cole.
Yep.
And we get a sub, by the way.
Which is a good idea. If you can't get possession, at least keep it away from the other team. Or make sure where they can't pick it up easily. Good defense from Stone.
Well, unfortunately goes off her, and of course Corsairs will still have position, but it was great awareness by Stone right there. Oh!
Malamed unable to hit the easy layup. Oh, and Janae unable to hit the easy layup as well.
And they still get possession. That's 3 straight times the ball went out of bounds, and of course this will have position in the offensive zone.
My apologies, that was not Aubrey Stone. That is Victoria Trevino.
Corsairs have been gaining some momentum, even though the Renegades have this huge lead.
As Malamed is fouled by Rodriguez. Rodriguez a bit too enthusiastic.
An 12-point deficit, for the Corsairs to overcome with 3:58 to go. What do you do here?
Oh, that's what you do, Malamed. I think she's 4 for 5. She's 4 for 6. She's 4 for something on 3-pointers.
She really answered my question.
Putting on a show from outside.
That is a good example of a great skill player right there.
Going for the swipe. Crony gets hit in the eye. She looks good. Janae Cole running up the court. Has Hall. Passes it to Hall.
What a break.
Layup.
That is a great fast break right there. Great defensive steal by Regine Crano, which generate the 2-on-1 fast break for an easy layup right there. And what a feed by Janae Cole over to Lisa Hall.
Oh, and that is Kroger sliding inside, able to get the layup.
That's a great response right there, and Luna Rivera is hobbling out on the court. She was rather shaken up on the play.
As Maylene, who had just came out for a breather, immediately goes back in to replace Luna.
Oh.
We'll have more information for you between the quarters on what has happened to Luna.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too serious. Especially in the dying moments like this.
Regine takes the pull-up. No ball movement on that possession.
No.
Not a very good possession for the Corsairs. Stone leads a break. Kroger to Stone. Stone with the mid-range.
Quick
Oh,
passing.
and it falls in. My goodness.
A flurry of quick passing right there for the Renegades for that
Basically
easy bucket.
a free throw practice for them.
And then Malamed with an open three. No good. Too wide on the play.
Kroger brings the ball up the court. Crony able to sidestep her defender. Oh, gets it up. Lisa Hall with the good defense, but that is Mendez with the cleanup.
Second chance points and great hustle there by Mendez to finish off the second chance opportunity. It's been flurrying this half for the Renegades so far, even though the Corsairs been getting momentum, and now it's back down
and
to
we
earth.
just heard one of the tactics that Bakersfield uses as they were alternating yelling at the Santa Monica players to disrupt them.
Oh, great steal.
Oh, and that is Janae with the easy layup. Entirely too easy.
And now it's back to an 11-point deficit for the Corsairs to overcome. This could be an interesting finish in the final corner, especially with the final 1 minute 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Corsairs, after being down by a large margin by more than 20 points in the first quarter, have really found their rhythm.
That is Mendez taking another shot, unable to convert on that one, but that is out of bounds off to Stone. Aubrey Stone poking it out.
From our vantage point, I thought it looked like it went off Janae Colt right there.
Yeah,
but,
it did look like it went off Janae Cole.
But
But I am not the referee.
neither am I, so
We do not get paid the big bucks to call the games.
well,
Regine, to Maylene. Beautiful cut.
all starts off with a great sequence by Jessica Malamed, feeding over to a great, beautiful pass to Regine Crano, down low, and another down low pass to Maylene Cabral with an easy bucket.
And what we just saw right there was beautiful basketball, Nicholas. One person draws the defense to her, and her teammates don't just stand there and watch. They drive as well because they know they're open.
Yes, great execution right there. Now the defense, we'll see if they do its job with the 9-point deficit they're facing.
Stone
Great
unable
defense.
to hit. Malamed gathers up a rebound. Pretty good rebounder for a guard of her size.
Averaging
Ooh.
5 rebounds a game. Oh.
She throws it away.
A little miscommunication right there. Just apparently Cabral wasn't ready for that pass. Already 38 seconds left to go.
Ball in. Santa Monica with the full court press. Trying to get
some
the
momentum.
Renegades to, yeah, exactly. Trying to get some momentum. Trying to get some extra possessions.
Still Renegade ball.
Renegades.
Oh!
Crony. Fouled by Jessica Malamed. Yeah.
Actually, I think either it was fouled or went off of Malamed right there, but that was just great defensive effort right there from Malamed. Unable to get it all in.
That is
Another foul on the Corsairs.
yeah. Do you think that they're trying? Oh, this is beautiful. I think I know what they're doing. As number 21 for the Corsairs picks up the foul, Liliana Lopez. That is number 3 at the line, Rodriguez. That is Jasmine Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez, she is shooting 53% on free throws. So I think what the Corsairs are trying to do, Nicholas, is play the hack-a-shack.
Well,
And they're trying to foul, betting that the Renegades will miss, and they'll get the ball back.
well, so far Rodriguez has converted on both attempts, and now it's back to an 11-point deficit as we speak right now.
Which is nothing new for the Corsairs. I mean, they battled their way back from that 20-point deficit.
Yeah.
So I see no reason why they should become disheartened because of this. And they've already proven that they can battle back to within a 2-possession game. Malamed for another 3.
Oh,
Glances off the front of the rim. Maylene with the rebound, but she steps out of bounds.
I think it went off of her as the ball rolled out.
Oh, the ball, okay. Crony, she has 3-on-3, 3-on-3. She goes in, she passes it out.
Oh,
to
what a
Maylene.
steal.
Maylene read that beautifully. Malamed, only one woman to beat.
Oh,
And she gets fouled by Kroger on the attempt.
what a steal by Maylene Cabral, able to draw it out from what I believe it was Octavia Cronin that was trying to shoot the ball, but it was great hustle by Cabral to steal the ball, keep it in bounds, and feed it over to a wide open Malaman who was all alone from the other end of the court and missed the shot but was able to draw the foul.
And this goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the game, Nicholas. If Santa Monica wants to win, of course there's like multiple ways they can do it, but one easy way would be to outrun the Renegades. They are not as fast as us. They do not have the speed, and they don't have the ball handling that we do. And that is the end of the third quarter. Corsairs 53, Renegades 62.
A lot of change in the guard here, especially within the final half, in the second half of the second quarter, especially throughout the entire third quarter.
Yes.
You've seen a change in the guard, especially for the Corsairs, as they battled back to what looked like a game that was to be out of reach when they went down by more than 20. Now they clawed their way back into a 9-point deficit as we get ready for the fourth quarter. It's been really a tight competitive game. It's just that the Corsairs have yet to have a lead in this game. But within the next final quarter, with just 10 to go in regulation, down by 9, you have to pull off all the stops and just battle back to reclaim the lead. Hopefully a miracle can happen in this stage of the game, because anything can happen in the game of basketball.
So Renegade ball as play resumes.
Final quarter.
Everything inspects the defense.
It's going to be a tight finish, I guarantee it.
Cronin on the ring, Regine, blocking foul.
A bit of a miscue right there. It was called a blocking foul on Crandall, but it looked like Cronin took too many steps right there, like a missed travel call, but it's still Renegade ball.
That is Kroger for 3. Kroger unable to hit. And Santa Monica gang rebounds on the inside. Very good.
Nice. What a move by Malaman.
Malaman.
She's driving.
Oh, she had a 5-on-4 and she let Rodriguez catch back up to her. Not something you want to do.
You want to settle down in this level of the game, and offensive foul? Second team foul on the Corsairs. I believe it would say.
Oh, they called that on Crandall. Oh, okay. I was going to say, Malamed did not foul anybody there.
I think it was on the screen that Crandall attempted right there.
It was, exactly.
That's an unfortunate break for the Corsairs.
Cronin, gets all the way into the lane. Mendez mishandles it. She tries to make a move. Very powerful. Kroger with another offensive rebound. Oh my goodness, and another one. That ball kept alive by Jasmine Rodriguez.
Rebounds, rebounds, rebounds. That's been the key for the Renegades is throughout this, for most of the game. Just great rebounding, especially in the offensive zone. Oh, Corsair ball. That's the coach of the Renegades, Paula Dahl, gets a handful of the ball right there. It's been all Corsairs for them, for especially this late in the game.
Malamed trying to make something happen on the much taller defender, Jasmine Rodriguez, and that is a 3.
A wide open 3.
Janae Cole has not been hitting many of those tonight. In fact, I think that's her first 3.
But it is crucial.
At a time when it's exactly sorely needed. She goes for the steal. Now it's a 5-on-4. You never want to do that unless you know you're going to get the steal. And that's timeout, Renegades.
And that was right after an errant pass right there by, I believe it was number 24, Brianna Mendez, as she tries to throw it over into the open woman in the wing, but her teammate was not ready for that one. Now it's Corsairs ball and a timeout taken by the Renegades. Now we're back to what we witnessed earlier to begin this second half. It's now back to being a 6-point deficit for the Corsairs with 8:19 to go in regulation. So as I mentioned, it will be a tight finish as Lydia Strong finished up communicates with her Corsairs, the 18 or 17-year coaching veteran for the Corsairs.
And we see the Renegades players having a bit of fun on the bench over there. Not so on the Corsairs side.
Well, you can see the Renegades trying to have as much fun as they can and try to get hyped up. Hell, before the game, they were extremely hyped up. As soon as team introductions came out, they were ready to go. They came out right off the gates with a huge lead, but now it's been all Corsairs. Oh.
And that shot missed by number 14 for the Corsairs.
Angelina
beautiful
Moreno.
pass ahead to Jasmine Rodriguez.
Oh,
Mendez
great
with
passing.
the turnaround.
Oh. Out of bounds off of Octavia Crony, and it is Corsairs ball.
Janae to Malamed. She slowly brings the ball up the court. 7:52 left in the game. 56-62 Renegades.
That pass looked dangerous right there, but not right there.
Pass ahead to Luna. I guess she's all right now. Lisa Hall out to Janae.
Good to see Luna Rivera back into the game.
Malamed crosses up. 12 left on the shot clock. Janae takes another three. Does not hit.
No good.
That is not her shot.
But she has hit a few of those so far in the game. Especially the last one at the end of the third quarter.
Yup. Kroger makes a move on Luna.
Ooh, and a traveling call on Kroger. Still a 6-point lead for the Renegades to hold on to, but now they're falling apart.
And head coach for the Renegades, Paula Dahl, fuming at her team right now. Absolutely livid.
Just like the Corsairs have been on
Lisa
their
Hall,
heels.
beautiful pass to Luna. Luna lays that up. My goodness.
Now it's a
That
4-point
was
deficit.
Gorgeous. It's Tristan Salazar.
That was a great open look right there. Especially on a pass that looked dangerous, but was able to get it in.
Rodriguez to Crony. That is a foul on Janae Cole. A bit too enthusiastic trying to get through the the screen.
Yeah. Even when you're trying to fight through the screen, sometimes they can be unfortunate right there.
6:48 left in the game. Santa Monica 58. Bakersfield 62. 4-point lead for the Renegades as they try to hold on here in the final minutes. Melamed sizing up Crony. Into Kroger. Kroger swarmed by 3 people, turns it over.
We've seen a great improvement on defense for the Corsairs, as you just see that right there. The defense has really, really improved for the final half of the second quarter, and now through most of this half already.
Melamed crossover. She loses the ball. Fights for it.
Able to get it back, though, I think. Yes. And
Possession arrow, Santa Monica.
She mishandled the ball right there, but somehow was able to keep possession. 6:18 to go. I said it before, this could be a furious finish.
Malamed drives, takes the pull-up jumper. Is not able to hit it.
No good.
Salazar with the rebound. Stone out to Kroger. And that
wide open.
That is horrible defense from Santa Monica.
They got caught napping.
Rodriguez with the easiest 2 points of her life.
Everybody was focusing on the ball carrier, but unable to defend the open 3 women. And
nobody got back. Nobody got back on defense. That was the issue.
A wide open fast break.
And another turnover.
And yes, it will be Renegade ball. It's now back to a 6-point deficit with just 5:45 to go, and that is a wide open throw right there. Like a football toss right there.
And that is, okay, yeah.
Malamed on the block, but that
it was a foul, but it was way too late.
Yes. And the bucket will not count as it occurred right before the second shot took place.
No, she missed it. She missed the shot, but
well, I thought it went in.
No, she missed it.
Oh. Well, your vantage point is good than mine, especially with 5:38 to go. We can see anything can happen, especially late in this game.
Even Malamed was talking about that, though. She said, it's too late. Like, you called the foul too late. I know I did it.
Right. 5:38 to go. You're trailing 64 to 58. especially in this late in the game. If you're Lydia Strong right now, talking with her teammates and talking with her players, rather, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, you have to
Defend without fouling. Santa Monica already has 4 fouls to Bakersfield 0.
and take the right shots when needed.
Oh yeah, take the right shots.
Speaking of which, you are definitely right. The Renegades have not committed a foul in this quarter.
Yeah, it's amazing to me.
Well, I guess they're counting team fouls if I'm correct, but I could be wrong though. But fouls have been hampering the Corsairs as of now, especially late with 5:38 to go. Anything can happen in a game of basketball. It could be a furious finish right here.
This is only a 2-possession game, Nicholas. 2 3-pointers and you're tied.
Especially, yeah.
3-possession game.
Yes. Now we saw a change of position. Lisa Hall just filled in for Maylene Cabral as Cabral went back to the other side of the court, just get ready for any wide open look.
Malamed. Cabral. Cabral drives. She stops. Out to Luna. Luna inside. Oh, turnover.
She tried to force it in there, but too many defenders on the inside paint.
That is Kroger. Kroger driving past Hall. Oh, puts it up. That is a blocking foul on Moreno.
And right after it occurred, the ref blew the whistle like about 1 or 2 seconds after that happened. That was a little late.
She looked, her feet looked set to me. Am I wrong, Nicholas? Was that a blocking foul?
It didn't look like it from my vantage point. But again, the ref calls it how they see it. So it's just basically a difficult advantage for them. Especially everything that could go their way within the final 5 minutes of the game. And now it's a 10-point lead for the Renegades.
Regine, Malamed. Obviously the primary ball handler.
Wide open.
Oh, to Luna. Luna into Regine.
Oh.
A bit too quick on that shot attempt.
She couldn't time herself right on that shot.
Must have been too excited. Had an easy layup, instead air ball. Kroger to Stone. Stone. Oh, Crony. Oh, Malamed. Stone now.
Another mat scramble. We've seen plenty throughout this game, Ethan.
And Malamed has hit the floor too many times to count tonight.
But she has gotten back up on many occasions. Not only was she
one of the smallest girls on the court, yet
she's also one of the most toughest I've ever seen.
Yes. Crony to Stone. Stone to Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Bakersfield. Oh, turnover.
Oh.
And that is another foul on Regine Crandall.
All trying to get to the loose ball is just unfortunate right there. And because of that,
she will come out again. Who is going in for her, though?
And because of that, Crony will go to the free throw line.
What did Coach Polidal say?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Next fast break, something like that. Apparently, we're going to get a good hear on that.
Well, hopefully her team will listen to her and we'll be able to see what she just said.
Yeah.
Crony misses the first shot. 4:15 left in the game. Corsairs down 10, 58 to 68.
If only we have instant replay, we'll be able to get everything that we see.
Crony misses another one. Oh, and that is out of bounds off Janae.
But a push-off? That's on Kroger. Apparently it might be a loose ball foul. And the Corsairs will have possession, down by 10 with 4:10 to go.
Maylene trying to make something happen. Goes with the spin move. Oh,
Too many defenders on her. She was
Luna
able to get that
mistimes her
right.
jump. Lisa Hall out to the races. Crony wisely pulls it back using that shot clock. Instead, she drives, passes it out. Jasmine, no, that is Salazar now. Now it's Jasmine Rodriguez. Stone, turnaround jumper, bank shot, good.
That is a real bank shot. Tough shot right there from that point with the defender on her as well.
That is Janae. Janae with the mid-range. Mid-range has not been working for Santa Monica the way it has been for the Renegades.
We've seen
Jasmine, unable to hit the three. Beautiful rebound from Stone. Oh my goodness.
3:17 to go. You're basically not much time left.
12-point lead for the Renegades. If they score here, it might be over. Nope, they do not score here. Malamed off to the races. She sees Maylene, does not pass it to her. Is not able to get to the basket. She pulls it out, swings it around. Janae misses another one. Good hustle from Luna. Luna not limping anymore, it looks like, because she definitely isn't. She is not running as fast as she was.
Well, it's good to see her out on the court.
Oh, yes. Hopefully she's not damaging anything, though. I wonder if she should even be out there.
And Malama just took hard landing right there. And the
Malamed in utter disbelief that no foul was called on that play.
Ooh. Then that would be devastating if you're the Corsairs, that you didn't get the foul that you wanted. Because she took a hard landing right there and was a little slow to get up, but she's up and about right now.
Kroger to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Kroger. Bakersfield. Oh, another steal.
But lost
Almost.
it.
Stone gets it back. Oh, no.
But she was able to rebound it right there.
Maylene, beautiful pass out to Janae. Janae able to finish this one. Finally, Janae gets one to go down.
Now down by 10 with 2:08 to go. You have to pull off all the stops if you can if you're the Corsairs to get back into this thing. Already, the Corsairs have spent a time out. They're only down to 1, while the Renegades have 2. So if you're head coach Lydia Strong, as you can see right there, you have to figure out exactly what you can do to be able to make a flurry of executional defensive stops, box out even more, and see where you go from there. You're down by 10 with 2:08 to go. You're on a 3-game losing streak, especially in the second game of conference play. You have to pull off all the stops if you can.
Right. You have to take good, efficient shots close to the rim. That way it's easier for you to rebound the misses.
We have seen some long-range jump shots that were able to go into the bucket, but...
No, but I mean, in this scenario, down 10 with 2 minutes left, I wouldn't trust anybody but Jessica Malamed to take a 3 for the Corsairs. Janae Cole has got to stop shooting from outside.
Even though she has made a couple, that's for sure.
Right, she has, yes. It's good that she has that confidence, though. Like I'm not saying it's bad for her to be taking those shots, but Malamed is way more efficient at this point in the game.
Yes, down by 10 with 2:04 to go. Anything can happen. Yeah,
Crony,
if you're the
under
Corsairs,
pressure from Janae.
if you're the Corsairs, you want to avoid fouling in this situation because you ain't got that much time
Maylene.
left.
And that is a rebound from Salazar. Lisa Hall did not box her woman out. Oh, beautiful move. Mendez. Oh, my goodness, with the up and under on Maylene.
With the defender on her, that is a tough
had no
shot.
idea what happened. And that is, that's a foul. Janae Cole racing down the court.
She was trying to respond that right there, but she was able to draw the foul. Now she'll go to the line. But yeah, for Mendez, that was a really tough shot for her to make with the defender really pressuring on her. Up and out, and up and in, just really, really great play. And I think even with this stage late in the game, that could be the one to do it. But like I said, anything can happen in a game of basketball.
As Janae sinks her first shot, second shot up, good.
Now down by 10.
1:37 left in the game, 62-72, Renegades up. Kroger brings the ball up, under pressure from Malamed. Behind the back, searching for her teammate. Rodriguez looking. Mendez posting up. They don't go to her.
Oh,
Ooh, Salazar.
wide open.
Rodriguez wide open. Unable to hit. Kroger with another offensive rebound. My goodness.
Now if they could just kill a little bit of the clock more, it could be over right here
That girl is doing it all tonight.
with 1:10 to go.
109. All you need to do now is use the shot clock. 16 left on the clock. Salazar. Oh, rims up and out. Mendez collecting the rebound.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Offensive foul. As she completely bowls over Luna.
Size advantage, as you mentioned before the game, Ethan. That's really a disappointing.
Yes.
Effort right there. And they're just rolling the ball. If the ball doesn't go up, it stops the clock, and now they go.
Oh, Maylene, beautiful move,
Oh,
actually.
but that was
she turns it
dangerous. It
over.
may prove costly.
Yeah.
Now with just
62
46 to go, I
72,
think.
45 left in the game.
I think that may do it. Down by
The
10.
Renegades will run the clock out. They have 18 seconds, which would leave only 20 left for the Corsairs to score 10 points, which is totally possible,
Yeah, and late in this
but
stage of the
highly
game.
unlikely. Salazar is trapped. She doesn't know what to do with it. Gives it to Crony.
Oh,
Ooh, Kroger gets it stripped.
that's
20
Malamed.
seconds left. Malamed going up the court. I expect a pull-up three. Does not take it. Janae. Oh, no good. Kroger with a beautiful defensive rebound over two Santa Monica players.
And I think that may do it right there with just 8 seconds to go.
That's the game. Right
Basically.
place, right time for Kroger.
Timeout taken for the Renegades. Both teams with one timeout out late with 8 seconds left to go. That's basically the icing on the cake for the Renegades. That's the Corsairs. You have to give credit to the Renegades. They came out right out from the flood. They've opened the floodgates, as I would say, with a crucial 20-point lead. But the Corsairs were able to battle back, make some adjustments, especially at halftime where they battled back, were trailing as close as 4 points heading into these final stages.
Oh, yeah, when the Corsairs got it down to that 4-point lead and the Renegades managed to take it back up to a 12-point lead.
Right.
Almost immediately after.
And now a foul on the play, and I think the Renegades would go to the free throw line as Malama got fouled right. Called a foul right there.
The sarcastic claps of the Corsairs bench in response to that call. Salazar. Oh, does not hit the second one.
Oh, dangerous. May take
2,
the-
1. Maylene
Oh.
is not able to bank it home, and that ends the game. Your Santa Monica Corsairs 62 points. Bakersfield Renegades 72. In what was a fun and exciting game, Nicholas, I must say.
It was. It looked to be out of reach in the first quarter when, like I said, when the Renegades jumped out to a 20-plus point lead before the Corsairs was able to storm back, make some adjustments, especially at halftime to get back to within this game. It's really an exciting finish, as many would anticipated. But for the Renegades, they came here, they dominated, and they wanted to get onto the point of attack, and they've really showed that throughout this whole game.
Oh, yes, they have. The Corsairs valiantly battling back to that 4-point, to within 4 points, unable to actually take that next step and prevent the Renegades from doing what they do best, which is rebound and score second chance points.
Yeah.
And let's not forget Octavia Crony, 7 for 7 on shots from the wing for 15 points. Absolutely incredible shooting display from that young woman.
Yeah, she's really showed her case of ball handling skills, great basketball IQ, great awareness, find herself within the open parts of the court, which is she's been really able to do throughout this entire game, and it's been a really, really solid performance for her, and that's what it got the Bakersfield Renegades to a big victory right here.